Hi everyone, this is Bethany, Be a Crafty Girl, and I just wanted to share this before I send it out in the mail today. This is a junk journal that I made for a swap over at the Scrap Beach, and I really like how it turned out. The paper collection that I used was Basic Gray's Basic Manila collection, which is really fun. So this is the cover, and I used some Primo Bling and then some Recollections Bling. And then I used my new Gypsy that I totally love. Like I'm gonna have to play with it some more to really, figure it out. But I cut this with my new Gypsy and my Cricut, and this is the Fancy Labels, I believe. It's one of the Cricut Lite cartridges that you can get at Walmart. And it was so awesome because I could totally, put all my pieces down and cut everything out at one time, and it was great. And then I added some Recollections pearls to this, and then instead of gluing the butterflies all the way down, I popped them up. So this label, maybe it was Lacy Labels, yeah, I think that's it. And so it was 3 pieces. It was this base piece, and then the little swirl piece, and then the butterflies were also separate. So I bent the wings of the butterflies up. I inked everything with Vintage Photo. And then the letters, my partner was Bev over on the Scrap Beach. And for the letters, this is the Storybook cartridge that I cut the letters out with. And I just did the letters and welded them, and then I put them on some metallic paper that I had and then cut around them. Very pretty. I like how that turned out a lot. And then I put some little tiny pearls on the butterflies, that one and that one. And then this flower I made, I learned how to do this by watching on Mo Scraps video, and she did this ribbon tutorial. It's awesome. So go to Mo Scraps and look at that flower, and thanks for sharing that. I like it a lot. So I made this ribbon flower and then put a flat back button for the center that's purple glitter, and then I used the same ribbon with the fleur-de-lis on it, and then or damask. I guess it's kind of fleur-de-lis damask-ish. How's that? And then so I put the same ribbon on the rings, and that was one of the requirements of the swap, to put the junk journal on rings so that we could take it apart to work on it if we wanted to. So that was the front cover. Here's the inside cover. I put a piece of grunge paper in, and then a tag out of the same paper collection, and that says Dream. And then I did this notebook in 2 halves. So this is the first half. There is an envelope to put stuff in, and a paper sack. And this is from Michaels, and the paper sack was longer than the book, so I cut the top part off the sack and then did a little punch. And I think I might slip another tag in there for her before I mail this out today. So there's the paper sack, and then there's a piece of grunge paper for her to work on. And then there's 2 coasters. And then this is a card. And I trimmed some of the card off and then tag punched the corners. So that's something else that she can work on. And then there's an acetate frame. Sorry, my focus is going a little wonky. There's an acetate frame. It's clear. And then there's a piece of that metallic paper. And then, I don't know why my lighting went weird. Did that help? I'm not sure. There we go. And then this is a piece of metallic paper. This is from Quick Cuts, and it was adhesive on the back, so I put this piece of metallic metal. I guess it really is thin metal. And then I put it on craft cardstock, and the first half of this journal is on craft cardstock. And then I took that same metal adhesive back metal, and I put it through my one of my embossing folders with my Sizzix Texture Boutique. I really like how that turned out, and put that on that page for her. And then this page I inked up with some Distress ink. And then this is one of the papers from the paper collection that I used, the Basic Gray, Basic Manila. And then this page I glued on, oh, you can kind of see a glue there. I glued on some flat lace, and I thought that would be an interesting background for her to work on. And then the rest is plain craft cardstock. That's really nice and thick for her to work with. And then this is the second half. There is another envelope. There is another paper sack. Another piece of grunge board, or this is actually grunge paper, not grunge board. 2 coasters. And then another card that I tag punched. A different acetate little frame. Another piece of the metallic paper, and this one has stripes on it. I thought that would be fun to work on. And then I did some more embossing. So here's this one, and this is another Sizzix embossing folder. And then I did another one, and this is one of the new ones I just got. And I kind of did that one off to the side. I thought that would be a fun thing to work on. And then I did another page that's inked up, and another page of the design papers. And then the rest of this is white cardstock. The first half was craft cardstock. So then I did a white laced page with lace glued on. I thought that would be interesting to work with. And then the rest is plain white cardstock for her to enjoy. And then this is the back cover, and the pocket is made out of actually the same piece of paper that the front cover is made out of. And then I put in another tag from the design paper and another piece of grunge paper for her to work on too. And then here is the back, and I signed it for her on the bottom. So this is the junk journal that I made for Bev, and I hope she likes it a whole bunch. And right after I make this video, I'm gonna put it in the mail and send it to her. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.